Alright, here we are in Henderson, North Carolina. That creek down there is very interesting. Definitely want to go check it out. I've never creek walked over here before. It's not a high population area. It's more of a potential dump over here that might be eroding out of the sides. It's down an old mill road, but only half a mile from a populated area. Well, I've turned around, checking out the sandbar on the way back. I'm seeing pieces of broken glass, but nothing that's really looking old enough, and just not enough of it. It doesn't look too good over here. I usually don't show much of the creek walking unless I'm actually finding stuff continuously. But since some of you watch Adventure Archaeology and Exploring Alabama, you seem to comment a lot that you like just watching people walk down the creek even if they don't find anything. It splits off over that way. And the town is up that way. I think I'll have to go up there in a minute or two, because there's actually a freeway about another 100 yards up. Nah, it's just not producing anything. Let's go back to town and look for some privies. Okay, here I am in Louisburg. I got a privy poked out, but it's already 4:47. I only got an hour of light, so I better get to it. Alright, I'm down there 3 feet. I see a bottle. I don't know if it's old enough though. Oh my god. It's got ridges on the bottom. That means it's from the 1960s. Or possibly newer. It looks kind of like early 80s if that's possible. But there couldn't have been a privy still in use in the 1980s. Did somebody dig this privy and throw that in there? I don't know. I'm kind of confused because this is not on the Sanborn maps. And people rarely dig lots that don't get represented on those maps. Alright, we're back here in Louisburg. This is where I dug the last time. Now there is stuff on either side of here. I might dig a skinny trench along here, but the trash pit goes all the way over here, and then you can see this big sinking down spot. It looked like a privy, but it didn't really feel like one, but now I've definitely come to the conclusion that it is. But is there going to be any bottles in it when they have a giant trash pit right beside it that's 10 feet long? Well, we'll find out. Alright, I'm down there 3 feet, starting to hit water. I haven't hit any bottles yet, and maybe just a couple tiny fragments of glass and pottery. For some reason that one side of the hole I was digging first was not producing anything, but I am now finding a bunch of whiskeys. There's a tooled top whiskey fifth, a tooled top flask, and an early machine made flask. So we're getting into some stuff right in here. Well, that was a lot of work for basically nothing. 5 or 6 broken bottles. But I definitely think there is a trash pit going this way. So I'm going to move this bucket out of here and So right about here is going to continue into that trash pit from last week. Okay, I'm down there 2 feet into the next hole, and I'm starting to hit a rust layer. I've been here an hour and a half already. Haven't found a single intact bottle. But that's almost intact. And we got some kind of a medicine here. But I do think we have our first intact bottle showing up. It's embossed, I don't believe it. Whoa. What is that? Never seen a drugstore bottle from there before, but it's definitely big enough of a town to have had several of them. Looks to be in mint condition too. Alright, finding a few bottles, but just nothing really worth showing really. Just common slicks. But this is a probable gun handle for a candy container. And a food bottle. But I think I felt something right about here. Could it be a flask? Sure looks like one. And yes, I've been digging all day without any gloves. Whoa, another bottle right on top of it. A slick pharmacy, but undoubtedly it's blown in a mold. So that's good. Okay, what the heck? An amber chemical. I guess that drugstore was what I thought was going to be the flask. Oh man, that would have been a great one. A clear 1858 jar. A nice small one from the 1890s. Undoubtedly it would have had a ground top on it. And of course I could have sun purpled that and made it look really nice, but this flask looks like it could be intact. Of course, it's not the right shape for a dispensary, but it could be something else embossed on the other side. Looks like a full pint. And it is intact and it's slick. It's got a weird top on it, as though it could take a bottle cap, but still it's from the teens. It's machine made, obviously brought down from Virginia, because Prohibition started here in the first day of 1909, and this is obviously a few years after that. Just pulled out a broken soda. It's got embossing. What is it? Of course, it's the Louisburg Bottling Works in a weird triangular design. I wish it was whole because I don't have one of these. Well, that's it. Tunneled it in every direction. I'm not really finding very much today. Think I'll have to find a new spot. I did find some other stuff. I dug another privy over there in Louisburg. Found this. Early machine made. It's turning purple. And then on the construction site, I happened to find 6 miniature bromos scattered about. All screw tops from the late 30s, early 40s. Alright, back home. Got the goodies cleaned up. I really can't figure this one out. It can't really be attributed to any particular drugstore. So it's just a good looking generic one. So I guess that was maybe the worst dig of the year for me. But I did have a pretty good year. I must have uploaded about 65 videos. If you've seen them all, then you know how good I did this year. So until next week,